So now let's talk about multiplication with fractions. And if you want to take a minute to read this, just pause this. Let's move on. Example 1 says, reduce the following fractions to the lowest terms. So I'm going to pick, let's just pick E. So when I look at E, I know that 18 is 2 times 9 and 4 is 2 times 2, and that reduces by 2, right? 2 goes in itself once, leaves me a 9/2. So that's reduced to simplest forms. Let's look at F. F is 26, which is 2 times 13, and 18 is 2 times 9. It reduces by 2, so 13/9. So if you are having trouble with reducing, definitely go check out the prime numbers video that I have out there. It will be really helpful on what to pick to reduce. All right, the next set says I have a fraction times a fraction. So what we always do is reduce first and then multiply. Now, don't get me wrong, you can multiply first and then reduce. However, that means you're working with really big numbers. And if you don't reduce that really big number all the way down, you're going to get your answer wrong every time. So always reduce if possible first. So I see that I have a 27 over 27 that goes into itself once. Now I have 12 24s. Well, 12 times 1 is 12. 2 times 12 is 24, and my 12's reduced. Now I got 1 times 1 over 2 times 1, so it's a half. Let's look at the B. The B has 30, which is 3 times 10. 9 is 3 times 3 times. Let's break the 4 down. 4 is 2 times 2. 18 is 2 times 9. Okay, so I see that one of the 3's are going to reduce with itself. The 2 will reduce with itself. And now I'm left with, oh, wow, look at 10. 10 is 2 times 5, right? And there is no 2's or 5's in the denominator. And if you look at the denominator, it's all 3's, and there's no 3, a product of 3 in the numerator. So we are done. So now I have 1 times that 10 times 2 all over 3 times 9. So 10 times 2 is 20, and 3 times 9 is 27. And this is in its simplest form. All right, let's go see. Again, I did a lecture video over the application problems for this section, so please check it out. Now let's do I. I'm going to put 1 underneath the 8. It's a whole number. So now I have what? 1 times 8 over 100 times 1. And let's reduce this. So 8 is 2 times 4. And in the denominator, we know that, let's see, we have 20 times 5, right? Because there's a $20 bill. If you was to break 100 down by 20s, there's 5 sets of them. And I notice here that we still didn't reduce, so I still have 2 times 4 over, 4 times 5 gives me 20, and then times that 5, so the 4's reduce. All right, now I have 2 times 1 over 1 times 5, which is 25. So that is my answer. Thank you.